This 12-second handshake was historic, and the leaders, they walked away signing a joint statement with one main point. But this statement means different things to both sides. For the US and South Korea, it means North Korea getting rid of its nuclear weapons. Pyongyang, however, it wants security. That means no threat of foreign invasion, recognition of the Kim regime, and economic growth. But since Singapore, every step forward has been followed by a stumble or two. After the summit, North Korea returned the remains of 55 American servicemen killed in the Korean War. Pyongyang also toned down its shows of strength. An annual military parade did not highlight long-range missiles. The US and South Korea also cancelled a planned military exercise. And the UN, it waived some sanctions to allow fieldwork for a north-south railway. But several high-level meetings have been postponed, cancelled or ended in public frustration. In July, North Korea's foreign ministry had this to say about the US negotiating style. It's a message that's been repeated several times, and the main complaint is that the US won't ease sanctions. But the reason those sanctions aren't being lifted are because of this. It isn't clear that North Korea is actually abandoning its atomic aspirations. In fact, there is evidence it's still going ahead with its weapons program by making fuel for bombs. And during his New Year's speech, Kim Jong-un had this to say. He said he aimed to denuclearize, but he'd pursue other options if negotiations failed. So we have a deadlock into the next summit. And it appears the only way forward is for both sides to move away from broad statements of intent to real action. For Washington and Seoul, that means hard evidence, timelines and independent inspectors. For Pyongyang, that means more US military exercises cancelled and sanctions on goods, banking transactions and travel restrictions eased.